Hey guys, what's up? It's Greg. I'm going to talk today about how you actually start a healthcare practice, how you start a therapy practice, going online. Guys, it's all business. And so the first thing is you got to get in the game, which means you got to get your first customer. And the number one rule, once you're playing the game, you get your first customer, is this. The number one rule in business, stay in business. So let's talk about it. I'm actually going to use this place as an example. Woo, you guys see that? Okay, so this is one of our vacation rental spots. I'm gonna give you an example of how I'm doing it here because this is a brand new spot to our business. It's not a healthcare business, but it is a property business. And I'm gonna just kind of bring you guys through the process of how this actually works. So here's the deal. I think the first thing is I spent 3.5 years in physical therapy school. And during that 3.5 years, I learned research. I learned how to treat patients. I learned about different equipment and tools and all the other stuff. I did my internship. There's only one thing that they missed. I didn't learn how to get patients to treat. I didn't learn anything about how to keep patients. None of that was taught in school. And so what that does is that makes you reliant on other people, either doctors, employers, to be able to get clients for you to be able to treat. Because if you don't have clients, then there's no way you can make money, right? So how do people actually do that? How do you do that? I'm getting this place cleaned up because we have another set of renters coming in. So I haven't had this place for very long, okay? We purchased it in 2022, and then we close on it in 2024, May of 2024, because it's a brand new place. So they built it, closed on it in May of 2024, and we were putting it all together and really just had, I use this primarily for my clients, but we actually put on Airbnb in November, maybe? And we already had 7 customers come through here. Okay, but I want to just share with you guys how I won't do a full tour of it on this video, but I want to share with you guys okay, how do you actually do this? Okay, all right. So the first thing that you must understand is the 5 C's. Okay, and the 5 C's works for every single business. Okay, so ready? Number 1, capture people's attention. That's the first C. Number 2, get their contact information. Number 3, start having conversations. Number 4, create a call, meaning that it is a way for you to be able to show them the best value you have, okay? And then number 5 is customer, okay? Number 5 is turn them into a customer, okay? If I was gonna add a little bonus in there, number 6 would be a lifer. Turn them into a lifer, which means that they are a committed customer. So we're gonna call that the CC. Is the last one. All right, so let me explain how I did it with this place. And yeah, I'll just kind of bring you guys through the process. Add this to your business. If you're starting a healthcare practice, if you're gonna go online, make sure you have this in play. All right, so capture. I gotta capture people's attention. All right, so here's how you capture people's attention. You go where the people are already at. Okay, you go where they are already at. Okay, so I know that if I want people interested in already renting my place, not trying to tell my aunt or trying to tell my cousin, hey, you should pay me money to come to this awesome place. It's 4 stories, it's got a rooftop, da-da-da-da-da. No, forget that, okay? Let's go to the people that already want it. So here's what I did. The first thing I did is when we got the place and it was all set up, so I went on Airbnb. That's it, okay? Airbnb already has people that already want this place. Okay, all right, so I went onto a traffic source, okay? And the traffic source I used was Airbnb. There's Verbo, there's Booking.com, all those things, pretty much any of us can go on. I'm gonna show you guys the rooftop, all right? So any of those places, people can go and they're already finding something that they want. Here, check this out. We got a little mini golf putting green here, got a little grill over here, and then this is where all the, This is where the nice little patio furniture thing is. And I guess the rug got a little messed up. But anyways, it's nice, you know, it's a nice little spot here, right? It's cool. But just because a place is nice don't mean the place is gonna rent out. Okay, you gotta understand this business game plan. You gotta understand the business strategy. So I gotta go somewhere where there's traffic. Okay, so that's the first thing that I did. So I went on Airbnb. Okay, great. Now, here's the thing, okay? What most people do is they go on Airbnb and then they stay on Airbnb, all right? And then people complain and they gripe because they're like, oh my gosh, Airbnb they take out so much money, this, that. Listen, you gotta play with the people that already have the traffic. So who already has the patients that you want? Who has it? Is it Instagram? Is it Facebook? Is it a local massage therapist? Is it a local chiropractor? Is it somebody that has a local gym? Okay, is it a local family practice physician? Who already has your customers? That is the first thing you want to do. That's called capturing attention. Okay, now, ready? Here's the game. Next step is click. Click to get the contact. So here's what I do. I don't know if Airbnb's listen, they're gonna kick me off their platform. But this is what I did next. So when we got our first guest, what I did is instead of just communicating with them on Airbnb, what I do is I say, hey, listen, thank you so much. We're excited to be able to host you at Skyview Retreat, blah, 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 blah. We would like for you to understand what our rules are. And if you have, if you agree to these rules, go ahead and say below in the message app of Airbnb, say, I agree to these rules, okay? And then we will be sending you your code for the doors for all the ways to be able to access the home. We'll be sending it to you via email. So go ahead and give us your email below, okay? Everybody gives you their email. And then guess what I do via the email? I send them the code. Now, here's what else I can do via email. I can now have the next C, which is conversations, okay? So what I do is I take it a step further. This is what 99% of people that are hosts on Airbnb don't do. I email them and I let them know, hey, these are the ways you can communicate with me directly throughout the stay, okay? And we put them on our platform and we basically give them a personal number. You need anything, just hit us up here, okay? And this is where I tell them, hey, listen, if you love the place, because I know that they're super committed, obviously they're coming. If you love the place, I will give them a special for next time. If you like the place, here's gonna be your special for next time. And then I give them a direct booking link to be able to book their next visit if they like their experience now. You guys see what I did? I captured their attention on platforms that already have the customers I'm looking for. I then got their contact information. The majority of people don't do that on Airbnb. They just stay on Airbnb, they gripe all day, okay? I then create conversations. The call is the next part. The call, in this case, is the experience here, okay? The call is where they're getting value. So when they come out here and they're enjoying watching the sunset over here, they're downstairs and they're enjoying watching basketball and football and all the other stuff, they're finding a lot of value, okay? They're finding a lot of value. For you as a healthcare provider, that call could be an evaluation, that could be a consultation, okay? Then from that call, you want to present them an offer. So I want to make sure that when people are actually giving me attention, I'm giving them value, but then I'm also giving them an offer to not only become a customer, but I want them to stay as a customer, okay? I did that for my first rental here. And guess what? That person has already come back again. And this time, we were able to book them off of Airbnb. Guess what? That person also became a customer in another business that I have. Why? Because I had communication and conversations with them. I can't do that on any other platforms. You guys, the platforms are amazing because they're used to be able to get you in front of people that you can never get in front of yourself. But the conversation shouldn't just end with the platform. The platforms are used for capture, okay? And so that's how I do it. And then what ends up happening is now that person has booked again. I just had somebody here a couple weekends ago, 2 weekends ago, and then they just booked again. And so now they move from customer to committed customer. Once they are repeat customers, that means that every single customer is not paying me for what one traditional customer would pay, kind of like a POC with being a therapist or a dietitian or whatever. They're paying me over and over and over again. And that's how you do it. That's the rules of business. Now, I want you to take what I just showed you here at this place, and I want you to apply it to what you're doing. See, I believe like here, like this place is a very nice place, right? This is the main bedroom. And then over here, we've got the laundry area, and we've got bedroom number 2, which is really nice, and bathroom number 2, and then downstairs, bedroom number 3, bathroom number 2. Look, the place is nice, right? But it doesn't matter if it's nice. If people don't know about it, it'll just stay here and just stay vacant, okay? It's the same thing with you. You ain't got great skills, but if people don't know about you, it doesn't matter how good you are, it's gonna stay vacant, okay? You're gonna struggle in business. You must follow the 5 C's. You follow the 5 C's, a lot of amazing things are gonna happen. And the goal truly is to get them to go to the last C, a customer, and then become a committed customer. So anyways, I hope that helps you. I hope that brought you value. You guys, look in the description below. There's always ways for you to be able to connect with me even more. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Later.